It's a segment we call Your Take, a chance for you to ask questions to our experts. And joining us now is John Dwoskin. He's a business coach. And the questions that everybody's asking about right now, it has to do with getting back to work. Let's begin with our first question, a doubleheader, so to speak, coming to us from Justine and Debbie, both of them talking about hiring. Justine says, so many say they're hiring, yet no one is calling. I have resumes out there. I have the experience. Debbie saying, why aren't companies responding to applicants? It takes a second to email and say, thanks for your interest. John, I imagine these companies are all overwhelmed, but what's going on here?
What's going on is I think people really need to start taking ownership. Do not wait for someone to follow up with you. It's really, really important. I think many companies are actually testing applicants to see what their follow-up is like, what their tenacity is like. Are they picking up the phone and calling? Are they emailing again? And showing the passion and the really a little bit more about who they are as someone that they're going to see when they see them inside the office. So follow up and ownership, I think, is key. All
right, John. So I'm hearing you say they should call again.
Yeah, I think people are calling once and saying, oh, well, and people need to take full ownership. Call 4 times, 5 times, email, show that you are passionate and you want the job. That is how you differentiate yourself in today's market.
All right, let's talk about vaccinations now, John. Our next question comes to us from our Fox 2 viewer, Vanessa. Vanessa, thanks for your question. Are companies wanting new hires to be vaccinated? If so, that's going to make it hard for both sides. You could miss out on some of the best workers just because of vaccine requirements. That's my issue that I'm running into. John, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, Vanessa, I am not seeing that happening in companies. I just got back from Florida at a annual meeting with about 400 or 500 people. There was no talk of any vaccine mandate, and I'm seeing companies not require vaccine mandates. I am seeing companies require people coming back to the office 2 or 3 days a week, but I'm not seeing that right now, Ruth.
Yeah, all right, John. You know, right now gas prices are astronomically high, and that is causing many people who are working from home. They're asking the question, hey, man, do I have to come back? Darlene is saying with gas prices at an historic high, are employers considering still hiring for work from home positions? And I guess, John, my question is, what about those people who say they just don't want to come back? What's the future look like for them?
One of the trends that I'm hearing a lot of right now are companies wanting their people back in the office possibly 2, maybe 3 days a week. What they're starting to see as people are getting back together is the power of collaboration. But what I'm also seeing is the really acceptance of flexibility, meaning come into the office, but we're encouraging you, go to your kids' events, go to a doctor's appointment, do what you need to do, because now we're set up to be flexible so you can work from home. So if you need to leave at 4 o'clock and go to your kids' soccer game, they know that they're going to make up the time at night because that's kind of the cadence that's been set.
John Dwoskin, business coach. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Your website, johndwoskin.com. In the meantime, our conversation with John continues online. It's going to be a live chat that I'm holding with John Dwoskin coming up on Friday at noon. So tune in to the Fox 2 YouTube channel. We're streaming that. And of course, we want to answer any more of your questions that you have. So join us Friday at noon on the Fox 2 YouTube channel for this conversation continuing there.